Uzi Vert, Tasmania Show.
Tasmania Show.
Tasmania Show.
Tasmania Show.
Tasmanian Show.
Tasmanian Show.
Tasmanian Show.
You already know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Wagwan gang, back in this thing, and if you really gang, bang that like button if you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You tune into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies, and today we talking about Big U and Wack 100 running down on Future in the airport. And I always say, if you really gang, only bang the like button. I'm not talking about colors and all that other stuff, but today we talking about these new charges on Big U. So Big U, rolling 60 Crip, a jailed South Los Angeles gang leader, music label owner, and supported anti-gang activist awaiting a federal trial, was charged today with 7 additional federal felonies, including that he solicited 2 fellow jail inmates to murder or seriously injure a witness against him and attempted to tamper with that witness's testimony. This shit is crazy. If you really gang, bang the like button. That's it. That's the only thing I want you to bang. Eugene Henley, a.k.a. Eugene Henley Jr., 59, about to be the big 6-0, crazy, a.k.a. Big U of the Hyde Park area of Los Angeles, who has been in federal custody since March 2025, previously has been charged with dozens of felonies, including racketeering, conspiracy, wire fraud, robbery, extortion. It's a whole bunch of shit. Like, it's a lot of stuff, but I'm not even going to get into the rest of it right now. I'm going to just jump into this clip. Wack 100, he's always got a very, very interesting story. I'm not going to hold y'all. When I heard the story, I'm just like, so y'all ran down on Future in the airport, and then he threw his phone. I got clips from Doe Boy, everybody. So before I go any further, we about to get into Wack 100 telling this story.
Future old trick some money. So me, Trick, and Big U was real close at the time, right? Hey, Future old bro some money. All right, Trick in Detroit. Me and Big U on a red-eye flight to Atlanta. We coming to LAX. We coming through the security, putting our bag through the thing. Who we see on the other side? Future and the girl that's with the football player. Sierra. We see Future and Sierra. I say, bro, is that who I think it is? He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take them. I got him. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off run. I'm chasing the dead homies through the Delta. Then runs into a motherfucking terminal, and he runs into the thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane. He left it.
Whoa, bro.
Wow. He runs into the terminal. True story. Runs into the terminal, right? When he run into the terminal, he take his phone out, right? He know he can only go so far, because what you gonna do, jump onto the runway? That's a long drop down there, right? he throws the phone at me on speaker. All I hear is Stunner voice. He say, Wack, it's me, Stunner, talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm busy right now. He said, yeah, but I don't want you to be, nephew. What the going on? I say, oh, Trick a bag, man. He can't be in our backyard and he owe bro a bag. Either he gonna pay or he finna get up and then he gonna pay, right? Trick at home sleep. He don't know what's going on. He in Detroit, right? He say, Wack, my word to you, I pay the debt. Let him be. I got business with that man. I said, what? He said, Wack, this Stunner talking to you. As your brother, leave him be. You got my word, whatever the debt is. Send me Trick, I pay him in the morning. On me. I'm giving you my word. I threw it back to fall off the way. Trick got his wire. Damn. This real shit. What I'm saying, is like, that was like, it was a real table at one time to where we knew what was going on, knew everywhere, it's in every region to where we knew what was going on, right? And we was going to move if we saw you. And our squads knew if they saw you at a hookah lounge or a club. It been times where niggas like, hey, well, I ain't going to say no names, such and such at the club, lock him down. Them was go over there 20 deep to their VIP. Tell the security they don't pay you enough for this here. Look, continue to have your drinks. Y'all cool. Ain't nobody.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. That shit sound like Captain Gown, Captain Crunch, Capaholic, Cap. In the era, like, look, in the era where everybody got phones, we done got footage of Jim Jones kicking down doors. And I'm not saying just because we don't have the footage doesn't mean it happened, right? There's so many stories I can go through. When Cam said he had the footage of Jim kicking down the door and then he had it. And then when Lil TJ got slapped by Jack the Horty or whatever, or like, it's just always something going on. When Lil Baby said that his man's got academic smack, whatever that situation is, with Future being as big pause as Future is as a megastar, I'm having a hard time. Even Rick Ross got on camera flying economy. You know what I see. You know the line. But what I'm saying is that, like, niggas got their phones out. In this story, oh, man, like, I'm not going to hold you. Like, it sounds like Fat Joe's stories can be very embellished, but that's particularly, what's the shorty name that's with the football player? Nigga, no, that's Sierra. Come on, dog. Like, stop capping. Like, I'm hearing it. He threw the phone, stunner, I'm handling business. Wack 100 really always got these stories. Like I said, I don't know him. I know that, like, people always got different things to say about him, but this particular story of Big U and Wack 100 running down on Future, I don't know. I'm not jacking it. Y'all can let me know what y'all think about it. But Doe Boy, he feel the same way that I feel. So we gonna check out what Doe Boy got to say.
Start off this line, though. Niggas say, what's the one bitch name? The singer bitch. His baby mama. Bro, you know Sierra's name, bro. Stop playing. Niggas is crazy, bro. Like, bro. And then, it don't even sound realistic at all, though. Like, you telling me you ran down on Pluto and Sierra? Oh, you's a bad motherfucker. Oh, this nigga crazy.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I feel the same as Doe. You gotta be a cold mother. Like, for one, there's not much press when it comes to Sierra talking about Future and different things like that. And for whatever time frame that they were together before she got with Russell Wilson and that whole family, I think that if Sierra got ran down on the airport with Future, we wouldn't even have to worry about shit. Sierra probably would have talked about that. Like, I mean, unless she's Trump, like, I'm not jacking it. But even just hearing Doe Boy saying, I'm going to jump back into the charges, right? So it says, a federal grand jury today charged Henley, a longtime member of the Rolling 60s neighborhood Crip Street gang, with 7 additional felonies. 2 counts of solicitation to commit a crime of violence, 2 counts of tampering with a witness, victim, or informant, one count of conspiracy to transport an individual in interstate commerce with intent that individual engage in prostitution, and 2 counts of wire fraud. Since last year, Henley has been charged with operating what prosecutors call the Big U Enterprise, a racketeering organization that uses his stature, long-standing association with the Rolling 60s Rolling 60s organization to extort businesses, individuals, traffic, and exploit sex workers. God damn. Defraud donors, lenders, and a federally funded anti-gang charity. Henley is also accused in the underlying racketeering conspiracy charge of the January 2021 murder of aspiring musician RW in Las Vegas. This is crazy. Like, this is crazy. That's a lot of shit. Like, all the Ricos from, like, all this gang shit. Like, that's why I always say, if you really gang, bang that like button. Like, yo, really, when it comes to gang life, whether Jim Jones was just talking about this, if you in a sorority or fraternity, AKA, you know, Zeta, Phi Beta, Kappa, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Cute dogs. They're all gangs, right? Like, if you might say that you Team Laker, Team Sixers because LeBron is there, the Knicks, whatever. Like, you could be a part of something. And I think that's why on this channel, I always say, if you really gang bang, you ain't got to do nothing illegal to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the idea that some people just want to be able to be a part of something. You know what I'm saying? If don't nobody have nothing to belong to, they'll go outside and find love in the streets, and they'll have people have you doing dumb shit. When it's like, when I even see people, what up, gang? What up, gang? Because it's like, yo, you don't have to bang to really fucking be in my gang. You know what I'm saying? If you Tasmania Show gang, Taz Tikoon, Taz these baddies, you could bang that like button and you ain't gonna get into no crime or do no time when it come to that type of stuff. And we gotta, as leaders, redirect the youth, right? Because they're gonna see people that are doing that and they like the colors, they like the flags and all of that. Like, yo, you ain't gotta do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's sad because it turns into this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever Crips were originally like generated, even think, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Neighborhood Nip. I think what really frustrates me about this entire situation, there's a lot of shit that comes down to the whole Big U thing and different interviews, and I'm not one of those, this ain't no true crime, this ain't no, I ain't none of that, but I'm definitely team Neighborhood Nip marathon down forever. You know what I'm saying? All money in, tatted on me, you name it. Nip really bringing gang violence to an end with YG and doing that shit. Man, that was phenomenal. Very phenomenal. I think Snoop has been the biggest Crip ever. I could see Nipsey, rest his soul, going in the same, you know what I'm saying, the same route. But I'll get sensitive talking about that because I got mad love for Nip. But when it comes to, like, you know, just this gang culture, you know what I'm saying? Even looking at I'm not even gonna get into the details of like what happened with Nip. I don't even want to talk about that because we celebrate more life and everything. But if you do the crime, you got to do the time. And like I said today, karma's real. karma is real. Like these different stories about, you know, what's going on with him and using the money. Like I said, this is a lot of shit between Pooh Shiesty, between Diddy. This hip hop shit is really getting crazy. But now we about to hear from Big U. The day that Big U turned himself in, you know, there's a lot that's been going on. I ain't even gonna talk. I'm gonna just play the clip.
This is my last video before I turn myself in. I'm with my family. Talk to my sons, I talk to everybody, man. I'm just saying, gonna deal with this fight, see what it is. I just want y'all to know, all this stuff is quagmire. Shit is all bullcrap. I just need y'all prayers. I need y'all to, I don't even know what to say. Now, 21 years, I've elevated my family, come back, sit in here and write and do what I need to do until I can come back home. People are supposed to help me, I hope you help me. If you can't, you don't worry about it. A lot of stuff y'all hearing is straight trash. And I appreciate the love and I appreciate the people who've been helping me. I don't know. It's hard helping black people and not being hunted for doing it.
It's First Street, it might be to, I don't know if it's to the right or the left.
Reach out to anybody who can help me, y'all.
You hear me?
Help my own family. Appreciate y'all. Go. I'm looking at this video as I come in to turn myself in, and I'm disheartened by the fact that they trying to say that I stole something from Developing Option, or I used Developing Option as a front. Developing Option paid my bills. They paid my house note. They paid the bills for my family, the money I made from as an employee for Developing Option. I never mixed that with nothing. I didn't manipulate nobody. I didn't steal nothing. We did PPP loans. We did 2 loans. And that's it, just like everybody else did. I didn't use no fraud. I didn't give none of fake names. And one of them we was paying back and one they forgave. You know what I mean? And the other one we attempted for and they didn't give us nothing for it. I filed my taxes and them coming around telling me I was using Developing Option as a cover. Cover for what? None of that's gonna be true. None of that's gonna be true. The government putting this big ass picture and they gonna arrest 21 dudes. Some dudes I don't even talk to. I don't even know nothing about. So how the hell you gonna lump me in with all them? But it's all the big picture though. It's all the big picture. Now I'm gonna be sitting in here, it's gonna be years out of my life. Then you going to get dudes who I don't even talk to. What they gonna say? You ruining people's lives. I heard it's over 21 people that's been arrested. This shit wrong. It is what it is. Church, just pray for me. Just pray for me, pray for my family. And you look at what we did. You look at what I did. I've been home 21 years. It ain't over though. That's what it's not. Blessings.
You know, with PPP, yeah, you know me. No, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, just hearing all that, man. Whew, the prayers and the 21 people that got, it's a lot of shit. Like, just between the Wack 100 story and then just hearing Big U, it's, I don't know. It's going to be very hard to convince. You got a lot of shit going on in the media right now. It is like, man, people got to really stay prayed up. And he is asking for prayers, asking for forgiveness. You know, my thing is that God forgives, right? You know, but accountability got to be your best ability. And one thing I will say is that, like, if you're the Big U, the boss, the leader that's doing whatever, I mean, I'm not going to expect him to just come out here and say, hey, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got all these people, but it's just like, yo, like, leaders lead from the front. You know what I'm saying? Like, real leaders lead from the front. And I'm not saying that, like, you got to understand who you're following. Everybody's so pressed about having followers, but who are you following? Who is influencing you? 6 degrees of separation is real. If you around 5 broke niggas, you going to be the 6th one. Like, if you're around negative people, you're going to be negative. It's just like you really got to isolate to elevate and understand or overstand, are these people for me or are they against me? Because some people will get you to go do some goofy shit. Yeah, go put that nigga down, or go slap this person and go slap this person or haze this person or do whatever the case may be. And then you feel like by harming somebody else, that makes you a good person. Like unless it's UFC or boxing or like a sport that really requires you to put your hands on somebody, like I don't get why it's like, squabble, whatever, you got to put in the work and shit like that. But it's like when you take somebody, rest in peace again, like a Nipsey Hussle, that's literally like the day before his passing, had a meeting talking about ending gang violence. You know what I'm saying? And you see, like, for example, the YGs and the game, you know what I'm saying, on stage with the blood. It's like it doesn't have to be like that. Like it doesn't have to be like that. I feel like people get very competitive in sports, right? And it's just like, ain't nobody on the court. They're like, I want to kill you. They want to kill you on the court. They want to bust your ass on the court. They do not want to put you on the ground. But the thing about rappers is that it's like a rapper be like, I'll bust your ass. You want to go get the gas. You know what I'm saying? But then somebody say it on court, it's like, why can't we keep that same energy? Like, even with the boxing and all the shit that's coming up right now, like so that celebrity death match, what was this shit, Def Jam Vendetta? Oh, they need to bring that back. That's a sidebar. If I can find Def Jam Vendetta, if they bring that back on PlayStation, that'll be fire. That's the only way that I really want to see rappers, fighting and shit like that. But nah, I'm not gonna lie, like, this whole new charges thing, and then Future, big Wack 100 and Big U running down on Future and Sierra at the airport. I'm just curious. Do y'all really believe that shit? Like, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like I said, like, when it comes to banging, you ain't gotta bang nothing illegal over here. If you really gang and you bang that like button over here, you can show your love by rocking the merch, whatever the colors you like, strawberry, cream, vanilla. That's what we banging over here. Baddies, you know what I'm saying? Getting money and baddies and content. You feel me? If you really gang with that, then you want to cop the Tazzy's Baddies merch. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. And if you really gang, only bang that like button. And if you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You're tuned into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. Let's grow.
Tikoon running up the score, Tazzy's Baddies on the floor. And that ass is super fatty, call me Zaddy, throw some more. Super nasty, she a savage, slaughter fucker like a whore. Popping bottles, foreign models, Tikoon on the world tour. Shorty, what you bad for? Turn this to a hit-a-thon. Damn, all your bitches bad, tell them they can come along.